This is Countdown to Economic Collapse, June 10th, 2012. I'm David Jon Sponheim, running for president under America's Third Party. We are dealing with the Democrats and Republicans, I'm telling you. Folks, if you're a Democrat or a Republican, I invite you to come into our party. We are Americans. We're independents. We believe that this country is not getting a fair shake from government. We are getting screwed financially across the board. Big banks are getting richer and richer, and the American people are getting poorer and poorer. And our country is heating up. It's not just summertime, it's the summer of discontent. People are pissed off. They've been out of a job for over 3 years.
40% plus of the unemployed have been unemployed for 6 months or more, which is the highest by far in the post-war period. I think that happened because the decline in the economy was so sharp and so severe in 2008, 2009 that firms in a panic-stricken mode just cut many, many workers. And many of those people have not found work in now maybe 3 years. Under current law, on January 1st, 2013, there's going to be a massive fiscal cliff of large spending cuts and tax increases. I hope that Congress will look at that and figure out ways to achieve the same long-run fiscal improvement without having it all happen at one day.
Now, Ben Bernanke has said that our country is headed toward a fiscal cliff. Now, I'm concerned that this guy is a little bit out of touch with reality. When he started this whole process of printing money and putting us deeper into debt, he must have known that the big banks were going to take that money and run with it overseas and not invest in jobs in America. Things are heating up in America. I'll tell you something, I'm getting a little hot right now, hot under the collar. I'm going to take my jacket off and get down to business. Our country is in dire need of leadership. So he said we're heading toward a fiscal cliff. Okay, so for 3 years we've been telling him about the excessive printing of money and the dangers to our economy, but now all of a sudden we're heading toward a fiscal cliff when the tax cuts are coming in, the automatic cuts in defense spending and social spending. So now we're heading toward a fiscal cliff. Well, thanks for warning us in February, Ben Bernanke. Appreciate it. You know, I tell you, this is less of a cliff and more of a fiscal hot tub. I need to cool off. This is what I'm talking about. Now that's nice. Okay. I feel much better now. Now let's talk about the economy, shall we? In fact, better yet, let's kick on the jets. Yeah. Now this is what we need to do. Kick on the jets and start relaxing, America, because you've got more resources than we know what to do with. Our country is so full of potential, yet these complete airheads in Congress are wasting your tax dollars when we should be doing more domestic oil drilling and profiting from the very resources that'll make our nation energy independent. We've got complete idiots running this country, folks. I'm going to take a dip. Hang on. If we don't start realizing that our potential is in the people of this country, we should be training these people in programming and IT, technology. We need to get our young people ready for jobs, not import them from China or India. What's wrong with this country? What's wrong with the congressmen that are just wasting your tax dollars? I'll tell you what's wrong. They are sucking up to corporate donors. Our country is giving in to the power of money. The very problem that's affecting this nation is greed throughout. The more greedy people are, the less likely our future as a nation will happen. See, the Democrats really believe that money is the secret to creating infrastructure. They think that fiscal spending is good because that's the only way they know how to create infrastructure. It never occurred to the Democrats that business is created through hard work and through startups that get a return on investment. They don't understand that. They don't understand business. And the Republicans latch on to big business like it was some sort of a savior. Like big business is going to solve all our problems. Well, we've seen what happened with the solar industry. Even green energy tax credits can't stimulate our own industry. They too have failed. Venture capitalists continue to waste money. What happened with Solyndra will happen to other solar companies because they don't understand the bottom line. They could pay people non-union wages and still get a really good product delivered in a mass production system that could create jobs in the long term for our country. And that's central to what we want to do at America's Third Party. We want to create jobs. Solar rooftops all around the country. Vertical windmills on power lines. Very small windmills that can work at 5 miles per hour wind speeds. Generating wind energy immediately pumped into our energy system, which will help people get lower cost energy at their home. These are ways to stimulate the economy. Give people extra capital, spending capital. You know, there hasn't been a stimulus for the American consumer. We haven't gotten anything. TARP money went out. Billions of dollars, $1.5 trillion, and not $1 to an average person in America. And they want to talk about stimulus. So the Democrats are detached from reality. The Republicans are detached from reality. We have only one option, and that is a two-party system takedown. A third party emerging in this country right now. You've got to be a part of that if you want to change this nation for the better. There's no way we're going to get real responses from Barack Obama. We're going to get glad-handing teleprompter readings from either Barack Obama or Mitt Romney. Folks, we've got a bigger problem than you can even imagine. The government has lied to us. They've got cover-ups running that are preposterous. Even the idea that Osama bin Laden was captured in Abbottabad is preposterous when no picture of his dead body was released. No one at all saw that body being dumped off the Carl Vinson into the Arabian Ocean. No one. You're saying that nobody on that entire aircraft carrier had a video camera and could take a picture of it? Come on, people. The American people are not stupid. We realize we've been lied to. And these cover-ups, especially the birth certificate, is a key way in which we can take down Barack Obama from re-election in 2012. The birth certificate is the prime action which we need to move on right now. We need to move on that. We absolutely have to. But Mitt Romney doesn't want to carry that torch. I will carry that torch. I am the true birther candidate. And I'll tell you something. Being I'm in favor of legalization, it will help our economy. Well, make no mistake about it, it's going to help bring tax revenue to states like California and Washington and New York. It's going to help create biodiesel in the form of hempoline, which will power up our big rig diesels and give them a lower cost at the pump, which will save you dollars at the box store. All these ideas are part of what America's Third Party is all about. And if you want to be a participant in this, all you have to do is go to our show every night, 6 to 8, Pacific time, on Blog TV, and chat with me directly. Thank you for listening, and keep the faith, because we need it to get through this tough economic climate we're in right now.
ATP, you and me.